Green. Okay. Okay. So our online students can just take a picture of this one. We will decide what to do with this. Ah, okay. Hello. Okay. I think now everyone can hear me. So our online students can take a picture of this one. We will decide what to do with this. Okay. So you already did this one, by the way? Anyone who tried this problem at home? You did? Do you have answers for this one? No. But this problem was not hard. So, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, you can take one of these pages and we will see what to do with this. Probably you can have more like a quick take home homework. Okay, we have Teshin Chan who is joining us. Hello, how are you? Good, good. Yes. Hmm.
I get J value. There's no index solution.
No, it's very much solvable. I have to
I don't see.
probably. So once we do it, you can see the mistake. Okay, we will be doing that. Hello, Teshin Chan. How are you, Teshin Chan?
Hello, sir.
Okay, okay. So okay. Uh, well, okay. Of course, in the class we will not be doing this one, but as I said, we will decide what to do. Probably take home. Huh? Yeah. So hello, we are meeting right after the class. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay. Should I switch on another light? Better. Okay. Okay, everyone. So this is the problem we talked about last time. I'm not sure how many students attempted this. So the problem is pretty straightforward. Let me start with saying VD equal to VC plus omega. Okay, what is C, by the way? I think this point as C plus omega CD, DC, CB, AB, BA, doesn't matter. It's one rigid body, hollow or solid, that's fine. Multiply by position vector. Yes, this page is for you. Position vector of D with respect to C. And as I have emphasized enough, that from here onwards, writing anything is nothing but a joke, because for this body, there is just no way that you can have a component like this. Then it's pretty much a game over. I will write 6 feet per second in the I direction equal to VC is minus 2 feet per. No problem. Minus 2I plus omega CD is the unknown. So again, I have this intuitive feeling, and you can disagree with me, that when the top rack is going towards the right, and the bottom rack is going towards the left, then the whole object will go clockwise towards the right. So I have this intuitive feel, and I will go with negative k unit vector. And I will write omega CD, and I will put a cross position vector of D with respect to C is 0.5 in the positive J direction. And last but not least, I will write 6I plus 2I equal to K cross J. I don't know. Minus I. K cross J is negative I. Okay. K cross J is negative I. Our students have told me. So this becomes positive, and I have nice and beautiful 0.5 omega CD. And you can see that even this step is telling us that you have not made any mistake. Why? Because the I cancels. I hope we don't lose internet today. Okay, because the I cancels with the I, and I get a very nice and beautiful answer of 16 radians per second. Boom. And it tells me that this fellow is going clockwise. So I will not hesitate to write minus 16K. Boom. Game over. Again, I have told you last time, there are a dozen ways of doing this. Of course, I'm exaggerating. So for example, you could have written, I don't know, VA equal to VD plus something, something, and then proceeded. But I think you would have got an unknown there. This method is the best because 6 is on the top, 2 is at the bottom. Makes sense that I utilize those 2 points. Are you getting me? Right? Everything is clear till now? Okay. We have gone through this drill. Okay. What happened?
And how you will get the sense that velocity of D with respect to C is 0? Velocity of D with respect to
XYZ.
Yes, XYZ.
Okay, let me talk about the symbol, and then in very simple way. In very simple way, it's a rigid body, right? Point D is not like a collar or a slot.
That's moving with respect.
It's not a collar that is going away or inward. It's a one rigid body. D is not going away. So for example, if I am, it's not like I am standing on a desk and I'm going towards the center or coming away from the center. This is one way. Second way is of explaining this is that there is no velocity of D with respect to C with respect to a rotating frame of reference. So for example, when the disk was rotating and I was walking with respect to the rotating frame of reference, right? So this point is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, positive. Okay, you can make a slot here, and if I put a little fellow here, and this fellow goes inward or outward, okay.
Then
For velocity of this fellow, you will have another component. Okay, find alpha quickly. Your midterm one is next week, right? So the syllabus or contents that are included, I can announce right now. Rigid body can, yeah.
Hocam it's announced at 9:40, but our class will start at 10:40.
What?
midterm is announced for 9:40. At 9:40 we have our maths class,
Yes.
and our dynamic class starts at 10:40. But the midterm is starting at 9:40.
Oh, really? At which date?
Friday, upcoming Friday.
Next week.
Oh, really? On the CET?
Yes. on the-
So you could have sent me an email.
Can you move forward for 1 hour?
You could have sent me an email regarding this. Why didn't you email me?
We just record it right now. And
You should have sent me an email, on O2 CET. This is announced so many days before. I will look into the matter, but I cannot say anything. If it's announced on the O2 CET, that's the way it is. You should have sent me an email earlier. It has been announced for so many days. Now you're realizing that. Ah. Oh, I sent it. Okay, you are right. Anyways, yeah, what is written on O2 CET, that's the way it is. I can talk to someone, but what is written there, You should have immediately sent me an email.
You were announcing the syllabus.
I was just imagine why should have sent me an email immediately.
No, I think you should let us know.
Huh?
I think you should let us the time,
Yeah, but
because I
Right.
don't email.
right now you are bringing this up, so probably a few days before you could have told me. Anyways, your question was the syllabus. So everything included, including this rigid body kinematics. Rigid body kinematics is definitely coming. So technically everything included.
Till today's class.
Not till today's class. Rigid body kinematics, I will keep on doing more and more examples. So rigid body kinematics is the last topic. I won't use the word till today's class because I will also be solving problems tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Hmm? Okay. You got what? Okay. Okay. Okay, anyways, let's focus on the problem again. So I have one of the students got alpha. Okay, anyone else who got this answer? So are you even trying? Are you trying? Are you trying this? Alpha. So let's do it. AD equal to okay. AC. Okay. Plus omega CD cross CD cross D with respect to C plus alpha DCR D with respect to C plus 2 omega okay. I will nothing, let me just focus on the class, then I will also look into different things. Plus A D with respect to C small XYZ. Okay, again it's a joke. 0 0. No one even bothers to write this. Okay, AD, what was the value? Can you please give? No, AD was 2, no? 2. Okay, and AC was -3 plus omega CD is again, I think we got a value of minus 16K minus 16K. Position of D with respect to C is 0.5 J, and plus alpha DC is unknown. Again, I have this intuitive feel, you can disagree with me, when the top rack is going at 2 feet per second square towards right, and the bottom one is going 3 feet per second square towards right. Again, this is an intuitive feel that the alpha will be clockwise. You know, that's a students who have just joined the class, why don't you take a picture quickly? Because otherwise I will keep on talking about it. You won't even understand anything. Take a picture. Okay. Okay, then my intuitive feel, I'm not sure how many are agreeing with it. Alpha DCK cross position of D with respect to C is 0.5 J plus 0 plus 0. Okay. And hang on. What is this? So I think so I understand now the mistake. I think a couple of students were asking. Now I understand the mistake. This is not 2i, huh? Whatever. You cannot, huh? There should be a J as well. Very nice comment from one of the students. There will be 2i because this is circular. How can we ignore the fact that there will be a normal component of the acceleration? Are you getting my point? So students should write 2 arrows like here. One will be ADT vector, one will be ADN vector. For ADT, you wrote 2i. What about ADN? Now I have this understanding that for the point D, the normal acceleration will be downwards, right? So I will put minus ADN J, and here I will put 2 arrows. Please stop me if this is not clear. I urge you. AC is again on circular path. So I have an intuitive feel, of course, that not intuitive feel, it's clear that it will be upward. Yes. Of course, velocity will not have a normal component. It's circular path, so there is no normal component for sure. For velocity, you never had this, of course. Okay, ACT. Okay, ACT. Okay, oh, hang on, I lost plus. Okay, I was thinking what AC normal J, again normal is upward. You see, now you have to add one more component, so plus ACN J. Now I understand why in the beginning of the class I had one student who, I understand this was not an easy problem, by the way. So now I will have plus can someone please do this for me? 100 and okay, and also tell me the minus J. Huh? 16.8. 16 8s are 8 6 are 48. Huh? 128. 128. Minus 128 J. Okay, everyone. Okay, then we have K cross J is equal to like this. Double check. Huh? K cross J is negative. Okay, done. So I will put an equal to here. Ani, what happened? So
alpha DCI.
K cross J is okay. Thank you. K cross J is I. Okay. So I will have let me change it to, so I will write it as, uh, this fellow is, this fellow, and this fellow is, sorry, what did I miss? Yeah, this fellow is this fellow. So write it one last time as 2i minus 3i plus acn j minus 128 j plus alpha dc I 0.5. Okay, give me the answers now quickly. 2 equal to minus 3 plus alpha. This was a tricky problem. And the next one is minus ADN equal to ACN minus 128. So alpha comes out to be how much? 10 positive. So this means my intuition was correct. So I will write radian per second square and alpha equal to minus 10. Hang on, we have an online student as well. Tahshin Chan and Uze, you're following, right? Minus 10. Okay, you can always unmute the mic, by the way. Okay, and ADN, quickly give me. Oh, this is, oh, oh, that's not good. Yeah.
The question wasn't asking to find, yeah, which I mean, what's the question doesn't ask?
Yeah, but what if I am asking? So, no, I definitely made some mistake because in principle you should be able to. Oh, that's bizarre.
Which I mean, if we consider that ACN is 0, ADN is 128. Because
Why
in
is
the question, the ACN that is given is only as an I component.
No, no, it will, no, it will, even if, no, you're not following. Even when it is given that it is in the I component, it is a circular path, definitely normal acceleration has to exist. Okay.
Maybe they cancel each other out. Joe?
Yeah, I think, before, if all of you can give me 1 second. Yes, I will have your question. Just give me 1 second. Minus ADNG. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yes.
Find ADN and ACN, so we can do the formula V squared divided by R. We know the velocity of the tangential plane.
No, we already have utilized that. Okay, anyway, alpha is done, right? So I think we can proceed. In fact, I think we can also find AD. How should I explain this to you? You can do something like this. AC equal to, anyways, we will think about it later. I think alpha we got. Job well done. Okay. So we have, no, that's fine. Okay, any questions for this one? Think about it yourself. Yeah, you definitely, by the way, in principle should get ADN, ACN values as well. You can get ADN and ACN. Anyways, think about it. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we can give it a try. So why don't you help me in this? Just give me the acceleration of point A. The rest we can crack. So give me the acceleration of, yeah,
I find the acceleration at, sorry, at, V, it's 1.44, and the acceleration at C, it will be 60, minus, we will get.
really? Okay, probably you're right, but I have already cracked the method. 144 and
144 and 16.
probably you are right, but I will also answer this like this. Just give me the acceleration of point A quickly. Acceleration of point A. So I will do it here. So acceleration of point A is equal to, why don't you please take a picture so I can go to the next slide. Okay. Acceleration of point A equal to AC. Okay, let's say I'm utilizing C plus alpha AC cross position of A with respect to C plus omega AC RA with respect to C. Plus, again, the rest of the two terms are a joke. AA is unknown to me. AC is minus 3 I plus there is a normal component plus alpha AC. What was the value? Anyone? Minus 10 K position of A with respect to 0.25 J, because A is on top of C, plus omega we found as minus 16K, then minus 16K. A with respect to C is 0.25 J. For students who are not following, I just want to clarify what exactly I'm doing. I will go back. I don't want anyone to. A with respect to C is upward positive 0.25 J, right? Omega I already found as minus 16K. Alpha I already found as minus 10K. So please remember, I'm just doing number crunching. So now I definitely need your help. Minus 3I plus AC and J. K cross J is a negative I. 2.5. So we have, this was 128.
Yeah, 64, minus 64 J.
Minus 64J. I think he was right. So we will have, oh, come on, minus 64J plus AC and J plus 2.5 I minus 3. Okay, give me AA. Now AA, anyone who can tell me what will be AA? There is the acceleration of the center of mass, the point A. It will be in the I direction or J direction, or it will be in both directions.
It's going to be in I direction.
I direction. Point. That's a moot point. We can talk about it. But my point is that the point A will only in I. Because the point A will only have an acceleration in this direction, right? It's not like the edges of the circle that have circular motion to them. A is in translation. So A is in translation, right? You will only have I component. So we have students who are agreeing. By the way, if you don't agree with me, you really need to raise your hand and we can discuss it. Sure. Please don't hesitate, everyone. Okay, so I have minus 3I plus AC and J plus 2.5I minus 64J. Give me the values. AA comes out to be?
AA is 0.5 I.
0.5I. He's right, I think. And the J component, 0J equal to ACN minus 64. Okay, finally, We found ACN. Okay. I didn't want to leave this because I thought that everyone would be like, probably we cannot find it. Oh, we can. So before you come to any conclusion, what was the direction of ACN that you considered? Let us go back. I considered ACN to be upward because I had an idea that the normal acceleration will be pointing towards the center of the circle. Wow. Boom. And AA comes out to be minus 0.5. So it is minus 0.5 I. Please stop me. Is any point not clear? I can go over the top. Is it clear? So now we can actually go back to the last slide. And we got that relation between ACN and what was that? ADN. So put it there and you will get ADN as well.
Yes.
Well, I never thought this problem will have so many facets to it, but okay, this I'm definitely not doing. You have total 5 minutes on the watch. Give me the acceleration of point B so we can move to the next rigid body kinematics. AB, B as in ball. Second slide.
So find the AC or AD, AD or AC in third slide.
I don't remember. ACN.
So we couldn't do the AN equals E squared divided by R because we find different values.
What you have to understand is that this is not as simple as that. It is complicated because
There's also translation and also rotation.
I will explain to you. It's complicated. It's a top rack is moving, bottom rack is moving. There is an alpha, omega. So I won't just do these kilo rack. I will actually go through this. That's why when you were telling me, I knew that I don't think so. No, it's complicated. Okay. Good, very nice. AA. Very nice. Yes. Write the formula for me. Just write the formula of TB. I will just write down the formula. AA, I think I found from the last one. Did you get the picture? Now, you have to make it on the picture. Now, try to substitute. What the answer? Very nice. What is the answer? 39.5 plus 63.5. I have 63.5. Which one? Next one? Take a picture, everyone, if you. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Are you comfortable? AB equal to it? Very nice. Good. Very nice. So, let me. Do you start? Let me just. As a problem, we can start with EB. AB. No, next. So, just AB. No, no. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. AB equal to AA, right? Plus alpha BA plus RB with respect to A plus omega omega BA. Okay. Now you have to just remember that. Follow me. I'm coming to your desk. Just do we need to find the microphone? No. Or just the microphone? Yes, the microphone. So now AA is minus 3i, right? I found minus 3i. No. I'm talking about AA. I found it. It's not written here. I found it in the previous slide. Minus 3i. I had to find it. Okay. AA is not written here. I found it. Okay. Plus alpha I found on the next slide as minus 10k. Minus 10k. Cross. B with respect to A is minus 0.25 I. 0.25 minus 0.25. B with respect to A is minus 0.25 I. Okay, everyone, let's finish this problem together so I can. So I have, okay, AB equal to AA plus. Oh, someone asked the question.
I'm trying to ask.
Okay.
The acceleration of A. It's 0.5 minus 0.5.
AA I already found.
This one, this acceleration.
Minus 3, no?
No, the minus 0.5.
Sorry, I think I gave you the wrong value then. I apologize. It's minus 0.5. It's not minus 3. I gave you the this is minus 0.5. We found it. Yeah, sorry, Edmund. I forgot. So it is alpha B with respect to A plus omega BA B with respect to A. Sorry, it was minus 0.5 I that we found. I said minus 3, sorry. Alpha BA is minus 10k. B with respect to A is minus 0.25 I. Okay, omega BA was? Correct? Okay, give me the value. Minus 0.25 I. How many agree and how many disagree? Minus 0.25, minus 0.5 I. plus 64i,
Yeah.
63.5i plus 2.5 there. Okay, done? Sure? Everyone? Okay. Okay, so what should we do with the, are you sure? Are you sure everything is fine? Positive? You did get this, right? Oh, good. You are going to work on that. So, any suggestions? What do you want me to do with this? Do you want to? Let me go. Um, okay, our online students. We have Ege, Teshin Chan, and Uze. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, Osham.
Okay, so any suggestions? Do you want to take this as a homework? Right? This one.
Or it can be.
No, I will do another problem with you. This is a 4-bar mechanism. It's a 4-bar, right?
But there's 3.
Yeah, so in theory of machines, they will teach you that ground is considered as a bar. So that's too early right now. Anyways, in this mechanism, you have to find all the quantities. How many days do you want? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day? Any suggestions? Because I will just go to my office and I will put it on O2 class. So 2 days.
Upload the result on opticals?
No, because we have online students as well. Just take a picture and put the PDF on. Till Sunday? Everyone? Sure.
So, the grade homework 5 is the last submission date says that 1:55 p.m.
Really?
No,
1:55 p.m.
It should be 11.
11:55.
Okay, I will look into it. I will look into it. Sunday is fine.
So that's fine.
Everyone? Because you have other homeworks as well of dynamics.
So,
So we have decided Sunday 11:55 p.m. But before I start solving the next problem, anyone who wants to at least tell me what will be the approach of this problem?
we are going to find VB
Good.
and then we are going to find AB.
No. You are right. But once you have found VB, don't find AB. Once you have found VB, find VC. If you, after finding VB, start finding AB, you can actually. I'm sorry, you can, but I won't recommend that, because then you will be tempted to find, I don't know, AC. That's what I'm afraid. So after finding VB, go ahead and try to find VC. You will not be able to, because when you are finding VC,
We'll have 2 unknowns.
good. So you will write VC equal to VB plus omega BC's cross product RB with respect to C. Let's say VB equal to VC if you're writing. So you will write VC equal to VD plus. Should I at least write down the equations, or you will do it?
You will, sir, we will try it, then if we are not able to do it.
Positive. Approach is clear, right?
Yes.
So it's having 3 rigid bodies.
Huh.
We will do the equation VB equals VA
Plus
plus and
whatever. Then VC equal to VB plus the equation.
We couldn't do VC equals VA, right?
No, we cannot. I have been telling you again and again, and I will repeat. You cannot write. This one is important. Everyone. This is very important. You cannot write VC equal to VA plus whatever. You cannot. You are not allowed to. This is not a rigid body. Thank you. You cannot write AC equal to AA plus. No. Because CA is no rigid body. Okay.
So what do you mean? We cannot write the equations we were using in the previous formula.
What I am saying is that if you are writing VC equal to, you are trying to find now. So VC equal to VB plus whatever the whole chunk, you are allowed. Good. VC equal to VD plus the chunk, you are allowed. You are not allowed to write VC equal to VA plus whatever. You are not allowed because CA is not a rigid body. Huh? Good. You are only allowed to make these formulas of V and A only on a rigid body. Okay, I will let you solve this. Okay. Okay. I actually created this problem and dimensions because I was not finding a good problem. Okay, now this is our, if you want a break, do you want a break? Okay, you can have a, how many minutes of break? Okay, you can have a, let's do a 9-minute break so we can meet at 11:30. Okay. Yes.
Sunday maybe.
No,
No.
now I have to talk to higher authority. And if anything can be done, then that's fine. If nothing can be done, then so O2 CET is the final verdict for you.
Actually, maybe it's not possible for next week. For second term is also it's not suitable because
when is the second midterm?
it's Saturday.
Why Saturday is not possible?
Because of if it's our dynamics midterm finished, our met to 1-2-1-9 exam started in a row.
I have a question. Why didn't you inform me about all these things 7, 8, 10 days back when the O2 CET was announced?
Yeah, yes,
Look,
we did.
you are telling me right now, the moment you saw that, immediately you shot me an email, and I would have immediately approached the higher ups and had it sorted out. Are you following me? Okay,
Yeah.
so for now, O2 CET is the rule of law for us. If there are any updates, you will get to know from me. But right now, we are following O2 CET. Thank you. Okay. Are you positive the last problem was clear, right? So look, I really want to emphasize on it. If you look at this problem, you have to start from one. Stuff is given here, stuff is given here. Utilize these 2 points and get hold of omega and alpha for the whole circle of problem. Once you are done, then you can find, let's say, the acceleration of the center of mass. Are you getting it? And then you can go tuck, 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 tuck. Okay. Okay. You're doing this problem? I just really would love to comment it so that you can quickly finish this. VB equal to VA plus what? VB equal to, what is the value of VA? 0 omega what minus 2k. And okay, I think you found the position vector. I will not look into it. BC equal to, what is this? B. Good. B. Good. Very good. Then no. Then good. So now write the same. Don't proceed to acceleration. Now write BC one more time. BC equal to BB. And then equate that. So you will have omega of BC and omega of BC in the same equation as unknowns. So I and J will give you two equations, two unknowns. Good. So if you finish this, so it will also give me a reference of answers, because again I created this problem. I don't know the answer. Okay. Okay, so we have point two. Huh.
Can I ask you a small question?
You can.
In this problem,
Hmm.
where we can start the problem?
You can start right now. What do you mean?
In the first place, we found VB or VC or whatever.
No, actually, what you definitely need from the first part is two things: omega BC and omega CB. That's the most critical thing. If you find omega BC and omega CB, only then you can proceed to finding the acceleration part and alpha. So you definitely need
It's 1.5 is omega AB, right?
no, it is alpha.
Alpha, sorry. It's
Alpha AB.
alpha AB.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
But omega BC and alpha BC you don't know. So what you will do is you will write VB equal to VA, write that equation and get hold of VB. Done. That will be an answer value happy. Then write VC equal to VB plus write an equation. But the only problem is you don't know omega BC.
Okay.
Problem. So in order to crack omega BC, you will again write VC equal to VB plus something omega CB cross whatever. Now you will have VC that you have written using B, but it's the same VC. Okay. Why don't you equate the VC that you got? God using B, God using B. It's the same. So equate. Okay. Once you equate, your equation will have omega BC and omega CB that is written in the same equation.
Okay.
Technically, you have one equation with two unknowns, but I with I and J with J will give you two equations. So you can get hold of omega BC and omega CB. Once you are done with it, now you are allowed to find VC. Let's say if you are interested, I'm not even sure whether okay, I asked. Okay. But the most important thing is that now you can proceed in finding the acceleration and alphas. Now your major concern is alpha. So start writing AB equal to AA plus that giant term. AB you will get done. Then you will write AC equal to AB plus that giant term, and this time around you will have alpha BC scattered in that equation. You will also have omega BC, but the good part is that you have already cracked omega BC from your previous velocity equation. Now you will write AC, big terms present. Now write AC one more time using AB. I mean point B, I'm sorry. So AC equal to AB plus something, and you will have alpha CD that is scattered in that equation. Equate the AC that you are getting using this point and using this point. Equate them. So you will have a big equation, very big equation that will have alpha BC and alpha CD that is scattered. So you have one equation with two unknowns, but technically I with I and J with J will give you two equations with two unknowns. Boom, game over.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, everyone is actually welcome in asking questions about graded homework. I have always a very crystal clear policy on graded homework that it is for your own benefit. If you want to ask me anything, I can help you. We have omega is equal to 30 radians per second. Oh, 30, okay, that's fine. And alpha is 1.2 radian per second square, and you have point B as, and you have this as your nice and beautiful point C. Boom. And you have this angle as is this clear? Can anyone please respond? The question is clear or not? Let us use a purple color. Huh? So let me make a nice and beautiful coordinate axis for you. Okay, first of all, you have to answer this question. Why do you consider this to be rigid body kinematics? Why is this rigid body kinematics? Huh? No, we call it rigid body kinematics because, of course, it's rigid as the name sounds, but sizes matter now. You know, this length, this radius, it's definitely not point mass kinematics anymore. Okay. Question. Give me omega BC, omega CD, alpha BC, alpha CD, AC, AB, VC, BB. Okay, do it quickly. How much time we have? Oh, you mean the becoming of? Huh? No, I will. I will explain. So understand the meaning of point D and that fellow. It's actually a pin joint, a revolute or a pin joint or hinge, if you want to call it, right at D. And you see those little dash lines that I put below D? That means that that whole thing technically is fixed. So okay, look, if I have a pin joint here, and I put, let's say, a gear or any circular object here. So that circular object is not going anywhere, right? Because the pin will not allow it to move. It will allow it to rotate. Are you following me? And then you have a rod. So the whole thing, it does rotate, but that circular thing does not go right or left or up and down. That's the meaning of those little dash lines. If I remove this, hang on for a second, everyone. If I remove this, if I remove this problem has become 10 times more complicated. Why 10 times more complicated? Because now the center VD, I apologize, the center D can also go to right as well. So you will have this whole circular thing rotating as well as translating. Are you getting my point? This is going to be a little more hard. But if I do this, this is easy because the whole object is not translating, it is only rotating.
the rod at C is fixed with that circle, so that if the circle moves, the rod also moves.
Of course, these are pin joint, these are revolutes. Hang on. I need to emphasize on it again. Look, these are pin joints or revolutes. Revolute, pin joint, hinge. For sure. For sure. For sure. Pin joint, of course. So I really started about here. I think omega, AB. But omega BC is unknown. And omega CD is also unknown. CD and alpha BC and CD are also unknown. Okay. So if you can just write the first equation, why don't you write the equation for us? Yeah. Like we really want to start with like dV, right? dV equal to.
Is it easier to take B with respect to?
Of course. As of now, for sure, we do need to start the problem using point E. And why is that?
Because we have alpha and
Omega.
there.
For sure. dB equal to dA. Good. Let's solve it. So B is A, this was the right, and who was upward. Why did I do this? You have to write minus 30 K omega cross. Then R is A. The distance is 0.2. 0.2 cross 60 I. B is upward plus 0.2 sine 60 J. Then you have to multiply K with I and K with J. I think but very good. You are at the right time. Did you start the problem?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Good. Using it. Okay, so our online students can unmute the mic, and of course, you're always allowed to unmute the mic. Feel free. Any comments from Ege, Teshin, Chan, Uzi? No? Uzi, are you with us? Okay. Okay, Uzi. Okay. Well, everyone, I will start the problem. So students can join me. VB equal to BA plus omega BA position of B with respect to A plus the next term is a joke, right? Oh, come on. B is not going anywhere in terms of going away, or are you getting my point? So I mean this term It's not happening. No way. What is VA? 0. Omega BA minus 30K. Okay. Position of B with respect to A, 0.2 cosine 60. You can see that coordinate axis plus 0.2 sine of 60J. How many agree? How many disagree? So VB equal to anyone?
Minus 3.
5.2 I minus C.
Very nice. Very good. You are right. Very nice. I'm happy. Thank you. Okay. Now what about VC equal to VD plus omega CD or DC. Position of C with respect to D plus the next term will be a more of a joke because that term is not present, right? Come on. No. And VD is, what is VD? What is VD? Zero, right? Because this was your question in the beginning. Now, I'm getting very intuitive feel. In fact, you can give me the intuition. What will be omega DC? Will it be anti-clockwise, omega DC? Or will it be clockwise?
I guess anti-clockwise.
If this omega is clockwise, that rod will go there.
And the circle will move in the opposite direction.
Anti-clockwise, right? Anti-clockwise. So we have students who are saying anti-clockwise. I will put a positive K cross. Now hang on. C with respect to D is a negative 0.1 J. Yes, no. So give me the VC. K cross J is a
Minus I.
very nice. Correct? Boom. We got it. Correct? Everyone is with me, right? Okay, now, no, you can ask me. What happened? Ask me. How that circular thing is anti-clockwise? Yeah, because this omega, this one is clockwise, right? If this thing is clockwise, that rod will go towards right. So that pink thing will go anti-clockwise. Okay. Okay, so now I have VC I got. Then I will talk about this VC using B. Boom. So what is VB? So I will actually save some time and space. You have to understand my problem. Please remember I omega DC 0.1. Okay. I omega DC 0.1. I omega DC 0.1, right? Okay. VC equal to VB. What was VB? 5.2 I minus plus VC equal to VB. VC equal to VB plus omega BC or CB, whatever. Position of. So VC equal to VB. So we are talking about C with respect to B plus 0. Now I will finish the problem by saying that, okay, here comes the intuition again. Omega BC As far as my intuition goes, no idea. I don't know. Clockwise or anti-clockwise, omega BC, I cannot imagine. Not sure if anyone else has a comment. Anyone who wants to tell us omega BC? Me, we are talking about omega BC.
Yeah, when that goes there, it's gonna go there.
Good. Anti-clockwise. I think he's right. Yeah, I found it hard, but very good. Yeah, his intuition is correct actually. Very nice. I'm impressed. Good. So he's right. We will say that the intuition says anti-clockwise. So I will use simple omega BC k unit vector. I remove this arrow. C with respect to B. Anyone who wants to help? C with respect to B. Position vector. C with respect to B.
0.2 minus
0.1
Hmm?
C with respect to B 0.2
Positive, na? C with respect to B. Okay. Everyone is saying positive 0.2i, so I will agree. Plus 0. Here I will write. I do understand that everyone is saying, why are you squeezing everything in here? Because if we go to the next slide, it will become hard for us to remember. So let me use a purple color. Where is purple? Yeah. Why don't you help me with this, by the way? I think you can.
The cross product. will
Huh,
be-
do it. Nini, give me the answer from you.
So omega BC is 3 over 0.2, that is 15.
Really? You got it already?
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
And omega CD is 5.2 over 0.1, that is 52, I guess. Yes, 52.
Sure.
52 millions.
Really? Actually, I don't know. Omega BC, I know.
Omega DC will become
Okay. Why don't you give me VC then? What is the value of VC?
BC is 15.
No.
B,
Velocity of C. Velocity of point C. VC.
the velocity of point C is 5.2.
Very good. Correct. Answers are correct. So I will help everyone. Okay. Omega DC 0.1 equal to K cross I is a J. So it is omega BC 0.2 omega BCJ. Okay. 5.2I minus 3J. Nine? Yes? Plus. So I will write 0.1 omega DCI equal to 5.2I. How many agree? Then I will write 0 because left hand side has a 0J, right? 0 equal to minus 3J, right? Plus 0.2 omega BC. Is this correct? Because I don't have it right now. Yeah, okay. Can you please look at this? In fact, he's also looking at this and this.
This is
Okay. And the second equation, this one. 0 equal to minus 3 plus 0.2 omega BC. So omega DC is 52, as both of you told me. And omega BC is
15.
okay. 3 divided by 0.2. Good, very good. 15. So I will use a red color. No, not red. Let's say green color. So when you look at your notes, you are clear. Okay.
assumptions are true.
Good. Positive means our assumptions are true. So I will go and say omega DC is equal to 52K. Because he told us No, I already assumed omega DC, and omega BC is
Critical point. So it's
is um, sorry, omega BC is 30. Sorry, no, not 30. 15. Yeah. Where did I write 15? Did I write 15
yeah,
somewhere?
BBC.
Ha, you are good, good. Thank you. Omega BC is 15. Is this clear to everyone? Do we have anyone? Should I go back?
Yeah, omega BC, it will be like this, right? BC is.
I will tell you how. I mean, omega BC.
Omega BC.
Look. Focus on the blue arrow. The omega equal to 30. This rod is going like this. That center D point is fixed. It only allows the disc to rotate. So if this thing is going like this, the rod BC will be
Going like that.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to stop here for 30 seconds, have a look at it, or should I keep on going? You absorbed everything? No? Yes. Okay. So VC comes out to be, the formula of VC was 0.1 omega DCI omega DCI. DC is 52. I'm getting 5.2 I. Is this answer right or wrong? Very critical question. VC is coming out to be positive 5.2 I. VC is coming out to be positive 5.2 I only. Only I. Does this make sense? So I will repeat the question. VC comes out to be 5.2 I. The velocity at point C is coming out to be 5.2 I. My question is, does this answer make sense? Why only I? Because the rod at this instant, like every question is actually a snapshot. This mechanism at this instant they have asked you. At the next millisecond, the two rods' positions will change. Right? So this rod at the next instant will not remain horizontal, the BC, it will change. But at this instant, you are getting this rod as horizontal and VC is coming out to be 5.2 I. It does make sense, right? Because when this rod is horizontal, of course, the velocity of point C will be at this instant horizontal, 5.2 I. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, everyone. Okay, then give me, write the equation of acceleration of point B and give me the alphas. Do it. How do we get? That's okay. You have any questions about? So what you see, that bottom equation, that I what I did is I wrote the velocity of point C using point B here outside of so I wrote that. So look at the fourth line from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. VC equal to VT plus omega BC cross RC equals to VT. And I came up with, now look at the second line from the bottom. I got VC equal to I unit delta omega BC point. Good. Now I started writing the velocity of the same point C using point B as a point. Look at the next line. So VC, look at the second line from the bottom. VC is equal to I omega BC point. Then I started writing VB that I already found plus omega BC cross RC is equal to got this equation, the second equation was what? I compare the ideal vector with the line and the j unit vector with the line. Now omega DC has only an eigenvector. Okay, let's in order to answer this, I will explain this. Of course, in order to answer why omega DC has an eigenvector, let's look at the fourth line from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. DC equal to DE plus that whole thing. Now go to the next line, it says 0 plus. In with omega DC, I wrote a k unit vector. Actually, that k unit vector got multiplied with the j unit vector. No, negative, I was negative. Okay, anyway, let's focus back to the second line from the bottom. So now that I've got already solution, I compare the I unit vector on the left with the I unit vector on the right. The right has 5.2 and right the lesson. You can also look at the last line, the green one. I unit vector with the I unit vector. The j unit vector on the left is 0. And I compared that 0 on the left with the -3 on the right. And I have a k cross I in green color written on the right. That will also be the so I with the I j with the j is omega DC as omega DC. Good. So it's okay. Yes.
With respect to A, it is 4.
Physically?
Physically,
I will explain physically. Okay, look. His question is velocity of B with respect to A is the small xyz. I wrote 0. So in what kind of a question it is non-zero, right? I will make an example right now. So because I really want this to be clear. Okay.
So when we have a polar, then we can say,
Huh?
when we have a polar, can we say it's non-zero?
But I really want to make a diagram this time because the exam is next week and I don't want anyone to get confused on this. So let me.
If there is a spring line, if there is a spring, the velocity will be non-zero. I understand.
I will no. Okay, I will make a mechanism this time. Look, so this is okay. Let me use a color so you don't see the. Okay. Hang on with me, please. Okay, I tried my best so that you cannot see that. Okay, now I will put a revolute, a hinge, and now I will put another rod like this. Now all of you, 1 minute. Good. This is correct. Okay. So I'm trying to answer his question. The first example of rigid body kinematics, first or second, I talked about a very complicated mechanism, if you remember. There we had. Okay. Now tell me, everyone, you have to answer this. This is A, B, C. When you are talking about now finding the velocity of B using the point A, you will have that small xyz term because the distance between point B and A is changing.
Yes.
Now it answers your question, right? But if I change this mechanism to this one, and I will put a revolute. And now I will put like this. Okay, this is just a bizarre mechanism. Let me put another link. Or let me put like this. Whatever, doesn't matter. Now I will put another revolute. Revolute. A, B, C, D. Clear, right? Now when you're trying to find the velocity of B, very easy. Because there is no small xyz term. But when you're trying to find the velocity of B, using it hard. Velocity of point B using C, easy. Because when you're trying to find the velocity of B using C, there is no small xyz term because this collar and the distance BC distance does not change. So you can easily get dB using C. And then using A, you can crash the small xyz term.
So, so for example, we have a disk like this and someone goes like this. So the velocity component will be putting same then. For the general reference frame, for the disk reference frame, we have a small x1, right?
I don't know when you're making an arrow, but I'll answer this one. Look, if I have a disk like this, and let's say the person's radial distance is not changing. This is a better way because when you draw the arrow, I don't know. The person's radial distance is not changing. So he or she is standing like this.
So velocity with respect to center will be zero.
The small xyz term, if that person is just standing and the disk is rotated, so small xyz term will be zero because she is not walking towards her away. But if she starts walking towards her away, like this collar that starts to move towards A.
She's not going towards center. For example, she go towards this point line. This point.
And the radial distance is not changing. She is not walking inwards. Her distance from the center remains the same.
No, she's not going tangential. She's going not tangential. For
It's an
example, this the one goes like this, and she not
Like an
going
angle.
to center with an angle. Yeah.
So her distance from the center is changing.
Changing.
So she will have a small xyz term.
XYZ terms and small I and small y term, right?
Yeah, she will.
Components, sorry, the I component and J component will be occurring.
No, her small xyz will only be the component towards the center only. I understand your question. Your question is whether you will have a perpendicular component because she is going at an angle. No, that will be you are coming up with a very complicated problem. The disk itself is rotating, right? Now she is also, if she also starts to walk in a circular path, then I will have to see her omega with respect to the fact that she is also standing on the disk, which is also rotating with an omega. That is a complicated problem.
So
When you are saying that the disk is rotating, and she also starts to walk around the disk, so she will have an omega, and the disk has an omega. So then we have to talk about the omega of both of them with respect to each other. We will talk later. This is complicated.
So one thing I would like to ask you is, okay, at this moment, at the pink position, velocity of B, let's say, मैं इसी direction में ऊपर की तरफ से हूँ,
You are going, okay then.
and then I have an angle, then I'm going to resolve it and
Huh.
will take X and the two components separately.
Yes.
also we're choosing the small XYZ coordinate same as the general reference frame because we are trying to make easier our computations. Right?
The answer to because for me is I always do that. I always take the same as capital XYZ to make my life easy. Okay, you have to solve this. I gave you a task. Not many are doing it.
So acceleration of B, can you tell me?
Huh?
Acceleration of B.
I will give you. Will you try?
Yeah, I have.
Will you get it? Same and you are doing?
It's minus 90 for you. Yeah.
How do you do it? But how do you do it? What is alpha? What is alpha? B. Good. Right. So you got AB? Good. I will tell you the answer, and then you will give me alpha BC at the class end. You have a couple. Okay. Okay. The answer is okay. I will say the answer. You compare. Okay. 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 It turns out. Okay. Turns out I don't have the answer. Sorry. We have to do it together. Oh yeah, that's not good. So, anyways, the answer A is continue from slide number 5. So AB equal to, follow me, AA plus omega BAAB, whatever, position of B with respect to A. Sorry, I apologize. Position of B with respect to A plus alpha BA or AB cross position of B with respect to A, and the next terms are a joke. AA is 0 and omega BA is anyone? Minus 30K. Very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Omega BA is clockwise. Thank you. Given to me. Position of B with respect to A is 0.2 cosine 60I plus. Why did you say minus? No, 1 minute. We can double check. B with respect to A is towards right, and B with respect to A is upward. Okay, okay. So make the correction, please. Then alpha positive. Okay. Cross position of really? Yeah. Good. Sorry. 0.2 cosine 60I plus 0.2 sine 60 J, correct? Then you multiplied this. Okay. This is lengthy. Okay. I will just take your answer. What is your answer? Let me.
Minus 9.2I.
Plus
minus 155.8 J.
Yeah.
155.8.
8 J.
Everyone is getting the same?
Yes, yes.
No, I'm not doing it. You do it. Well, when we don't have the answers, we just. No, I have the answer. Very good. Same answer. Okay, now you can do it. Now give me the alphas quickly. So my strategy goes like, I cracked the AB. I will start with the AC. So AC equal to look, I need to explain to you something. For the last 4-5 hours of teaching, every single problem you are seeing, it has in surprisingly small xyz term 0. When I started this topic, the first problem, that big one, you remember the collar, that problem was very complicated and it had that small xyz. So when you revise your notes for exam preparation, go over that first problem by hand. Okay. Okay, AC equal to excuse me, AB plus alpha sorry, omega CB cross omega cross R position of C with respect to B plus alpha CB cross position of C with respect to B plus 0 plus 0. AB is minus 90.2 I minus 155.8 J plus. Okay, what is omega CB? Did we find it? Don't tell me that we didn't find it. We did, right? Minus K, minus positive. Okay. 15K cross positive 15K cross position of C with respect to B. No idea. C with respect to C. C with respect to B is 0.2 I. 0.2 I. Okay. Okay, plus alpha CB. Anyone who can tell us what is alpha CB? So when this rod is going in this, alpha is in this direction. I have, and omega is in this direction. Probably, I had no idea about alpha BC. What is the direction do you want me to assume? I have no idea. I don't know. Let's go for
Make it positive K.
make it positive K, because honestly, I cannot imagine alpha BC. I don't know. Alpha BC anti-clockwise, let's say. This is too hard. No idea. So when we don't have any idea, let's go for just positive K. Position of C with respect to B is? Okay, everyone, give me AC. You can do it, right? Please do it for me. It's clear, right? I think you must have read it. So, you want me to have? No, I just. If you have any question, ask me. Do it, please. 5 minutes, I'm not doing anything. You do it. Should I? The one with the diagram is this one? This one? This here? Slide? This one?
So alpha CD is 1350 K clockwise.
How did you find alpha CD so quickly?
By comparing.
But AC is unknown.
No, I formed two equations. One C with D.
Good.
One C
Very
with
nice.
D.
But you have to actually give me this part, because we have students who are okay. I will write it. Minus 155.88 J. Right? Then you will have minus 90.2 I. Yes or no? Then you have minus 45 I. Correct? Then you have 0.2 alpha BCJ. Correct? Please compare.
Yes.
Okay. Now, no, you actually did one more step, so I will now. Now you cannot proceed, because AC is not simple, right? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 1 second. Please give me 1 second. Look, AC. What will be the components of acceleration at point C? And normal, both I and J. It is very complicated because this motion is circular. Acceleration, I'm talking about acceleration. We see, all of us said, oh yeah, we understand. But this is circular path, right? So A will have two components in I and J. So it's very complicated. You have to be careful. That's why right now you cannot say anything. So you are not able to solve this question. You will go back. Now you will say, I will crack the same acceleration using this point. Previously, I used this point. So I will say AC equal to AD. Please follow me. AC equal to AD plus, oh, the same chunk. Omega CD cross position of C with respect to D plus alpha CD cross position of C with respect to D plus 0 plus 0. Huh? D. Which one? AC equal to AD plus. You are asking me the symbol that I am using, right? Huh, it's D. This is D. Then I will write A. Acceleration of point D will be very good. What did you say? Acceleration of point D will be good. Very good. Now do you remember in the beginning of the question, what did I say? I said if the point D does not have those lines beneath it, that it's not hinged with the wall, the problem will be 10 times more complicated. I said that, right? Why did I say that? Because right now, when he also commented, one of the students, that AD will be 0. In that case, AD wouldn't be 0 because the whole thing will be translating. In that case, the VD will not be 0 because the whole chunk will be translating. It's very complicated. It will keep on becoming complicated. Okay, so on that note, AC equal to 0 plus, what is omega CD? 52 clockwise or anti-clockwise? 52k omega CD. So students are not confused what is happening. I don't want students to get confused, so I will. Okay. Then, hang on with me, please. Cross 52k, position of C with respect to D is? I have no idea. Huh? I don't know. Minus 0.1 J.
Yes, minus 1.
Yes, no. Okay. Plus alpha. Anyone who can tell me what is alpha CD? No? Oh, no idea. Alpha CD, we can take what?
Alpha CD K because it's an unknown.
Alpha CD. Good. Very good comment. Yeah, but I have this very intuitive feel that alpha CD will be, let's say my intuitive feel is that alpha CD will be clockwise. Okay, I'm taking alpha CD as clockwise. Cross minus 0.1 J. So I will have I don't have space now, so I'm going. So I will just write I will go back here. I will add this whole chunk. So
Hocam, if you want, I can take a picture of the site.
Yeah, you can take a picture, but $52. Okay, AC equal to. Yeah, I will now equate both the equations. So it will be minus 155.8 J
J hocam.
minus 90.2
Yes hocam. R. Minus 45
I
and plus 0.2 times alpha BC J.
J equal to
Equals to
0,
yes.
0 plus
Wait a minute, hocam.
minus alpha CDK cross minus 0.1 J. Yeah, I know. Look here. This one.
It will be positive J hocam.
Yeah, this one. So it will be 0 plus 52. Yeah, this one. 52.
Times 52 times 0.5.
Ah.
What?
Minus
It will
alpha
be
CD.
Positive J direction hocam.
Yeah, minus alpha CDK. Yeah, okay. So I will just write that directly as 0.1 alpha CDI. Hang on. Minus 0 plus minus alpha CDK cross minus 0.1 J plus 52K cross 52K cross minus 0.1 J plus 0. So I will have finally answer of minus, I just compared them, okay? Minus 90.2 I minus 45 I plus 0.2 alpha BCJ equal to 0.1 alpha CDI plus 270.4 J. So
Hocam, it will be minus 0.5.
where?
I. Alpha C.
No, I actually will have positive here. K cross J is a oh really?
Minus I.
Wait a minute.
Should be minus.
K cross J, it will be minus I.
Okay, sorry. Okay, then alpha CD is alpha BC comes out to be
2,130.
okay, and assumption was anti-clockwise. And my assumption, not sure about yours, for alpha CD was clockwise, right? I assumed it to be clockwise, not sure about you. And at the end, my AC will come out to be ACN J plus AC minus ACT I. And you can write that ACN and ACT are not equal in general. And students who want to put a positive here, they can, you will have negative answer. Very lengthy problem. I think you Oh, absolutely not. No answers. Uh, are your answers the same? Clear? Both of you got the same answer. So now tell me the answer. What is the answer?
Alpha CD is minus 1,300.
Alpha CD
Yes.
minus 1000.
352.
So it is clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
So my assumption was clockwise. I will put a positive. Okay. What about alpha BC? 2431.
2,000. So it's 1.5.
Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
I found answer.
When you were solving this, you considered both of them as anti-clockwise.
I consider
Both of them.
CD as clockwise and BC as answer.
Oh. So I think I made a mistake. Sorry. Alpha CD is coming out to be negative K. I'm sorry. Alpha CD is negative K, right?
You said this one is negative, the alpha CD, so we use as negative.
Haha. And that's why your alpha CD answer came out to be positive.
Yes.
I took alpha CD as anti-clockwise and my answer came out to be negative, same as Abu Bakr. So I changed it to clockwise because the answer
Good. And alpha BC came out to
came
be
out to be positive.
anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Correct, correct. Yeah. You are not confused, right? You are understanding. No, you are confusing me. Alpha CD, show me alpha CD. No, don't show me with the K. Just give me the number. When you solve this equation, alpha CD, your answer just give me on the calculator. The answer came out to be positive or negative. The alpha CD on the calculator. So when is the office hours? Yes, yes. The last two days were complicated. I lost the connector. I was going to do the that's why you found alpha CD as a positive number. But when you were taking the assumption, you took the assumption of alpha CD as clockwise. Your assumption is correct. So you will say, give me the pen. Because my answer came out to be positive. So assumption is correct. And my assumption, your assumption is clockwise, right? Okay. If your answer comes out to be positive, this means maths has agreed with you and mathematics has told you your assumption was correct. And make that point.
Biraz tablet yazıyor.
Are you getting
Biraz
better?
tablet.
Hocam, I get the assumption part. Could you open the previous slides?
Did you find the answer? Do you want me to have a quick look? I'm just intrigued because I don't have the answer.
Alpha BC, we set it anti-clockwise for in equation. Alpha BC, the CV, we set.
Kahan hai alpha BC? Sorry, where is alpha BC? This one?
Yeah, positive K, so it will be
Yeah.
anti-clockwise.
I assumed alpha BC to be anti-clockwise. I assumed it. Understand that acceleration is very hard to have an intuitive feel. Very hard. Omega, you can have an intuitive feel. Alpha, no.
No.
So I just came up with anti-clockwise and that one is clockwise. Just I assumed it.
So the computation is equals to positive value. When equals to positive value, our assumption is true.
Huh.
So we are
When you get a positive answer, then maths is telling us that your assumption was correct. But if your answer comes out to be negative, maths tell you that your assumption was incorrect. Thank you, thank you. And you can have office hours, by the way, if that collar thing is not clear.
Okay.
By the way, everyone is more than welcome to ask me about this graded homework assignment. Because this angle should be, give me a pencil quickly and you can correct it, all of you. Again, this is for your learning purpose. This is not midterm 1, midterm 2 and final. Graded homework is for your learning. This is 9 degree. You should have taken a component on 9 degree. You see, this one.
Yeah.
This is 99. Then this one is 81.
Yeah.
This is 90. 90 plus 81 will give me 171. This one will be 9 degree. So if this is your hypotenuse, you will have a cosine 9 degree and sine 9
Yeah,
degree.
but the cosine 9 is equal to sinus 91.
Oh,
81.
okay, sorry. Okay, then,
So
then
they are the
okay,
same thing.
okay, then that's fine. I didn't know that. Okay, then you have VC equal to VD 0 plus omega CD. Yeah, I and J, I think you took care of it. I will not look into it. Then you equated, you equated this fellow with the second fellow, na? You equated both of them. What about alpha?
I found
AB.
the AB and then I found the AC with respect to both D and B, and then I found the alpha BC and alpha CD.
And using the with respect to, I would say that you found AC using AB, you found AC using AD.
Yeah.
And then you equated them and you got both the alphas.
Yes.
What are the values?
Alpha CD.
So big. Probably because I am the one who put these values. I thought that I put reasonably small values. I don't know why the answers are coming out to be in 1,000. It's okay. 3,000 radian per second square is a little bit.
Not 3,000, 3.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Point. Means sorry. Reasonable. 3.5. Okay. Well, the methodology is correct, but of course, IKJ, I don't know. Good. But this problem was very difficult. I hope you can do this as well. Okay. This one. This one was very complicated. So do it as well. Okay. Oh, I should have paused it. I don't know why.